I love these little oak trees, these white oaks. I don't know if they're bur oaks or what, but they are classic for an oak savanna on this steep, dry slope. As you can see, there are several large eastern red cedars. Beneath the red cedar, nothing really grows. It contributes to erosion, therefore. And unfortunately, there are also several small, young eastern red cedars on the slope here. You don't want these, they'll take it over. That's where fire comes in. I'm standing pretty much 3/4 of the way down the Remnant Prairie, Goat Prairie Hill. As you can see, it gets a bit of forested here toward the bottom. This low scrub here is all bittersweet. This will be one challenge for management right away. At least it's kind of self-contained at the bottom of the slope. We have a really interesting major erosion issue. And I don't know if it's something to be done about. It's naturally caused, in this case, I believe, by excavating critters. If I follow this up, there was probably a hole here at one time. There's some fresher holes. There's one that's up there. I'll go take a look. Here's the most recent dugout. It used to be a hole here earlier this summer. Obviously it's caving in. In fact, this whole little shelf here is caving a little bit. Maybe a fox, maybe a coyote, I don't know. There are many aspens that have come in the past 20 years. And there's a variety of old sumac, black cherry, buckthorn, popping up in here. So this will look markedly different once we start the restoration, beginning with removal of many of the trees. We'll save the oak trees, but especially these invasive red cedars, they'll be gone. See these scrappy little trees? And here we've got this here, little red cedar, eastern red cedar, which is actually a juniper. But these, look at that. Yes. This is a little patch of oaks. Who knows how old these are? I'm guessing this one with the acorns might be anywhere from 15 to 30 years old. Pretty challenging conditions. Imagine all of this open where the grasses and forbs will flourish. I'm back on the top now. What you see here is the most obvious and thriving part of the remnant prairie. Here in the winter, with no foliage on the branches and the snow has melted, I can see where all the native grasses are. Everywhere you see the little tan grasses, that is remnant prairie. And a little farther up the path, returning here, if you just come through here, look at that. Ooh, I can get through the tangle here. There, significant native grasses tucked away in this little mini piece here. But there you can see the large red cedar, and there's a patch in between that's just filled with buckthorn. That's gonna go, and we'll join these, we'll unite these and give these native plants a chance to expand and thrive. I'm leaving that little remnant prairie area, walking eastward. Ugh, it is just thick with buckthorn, and it is just thick with bittersweet vines, like hunky ones. Just, oh, what a tangle. Anyway, the reason why I'm going over here is because eastern red cedars grow in the full light in those steep, dry areas. And look what we have here. A huge eastern red cedar. And look at all the golden grass under it. This is, I believe, the edge, eastern edge of what we'll be restoring for the goat prairie. But this will be the last phase, probably 5 years from now, because there's a ton of brush and trees to clear to get over here. But this is just fabulous.